So, in these times where we feel so powerless, like we don't have the ability to affect any change in the world, I began to ponder this question because that feeling of powerlessness just doesn't feel so good. So I asked Deborah, why does it feel like nothing we do matters, even when we care so much? And here's what they said. We see you. We love you. We are Deborah. We understand that at times humans feel very powerless. Circumstances which are beyond them, out of their reach, halfway across the world, but yet may affect them in one way or another. You live in a global environment because everyone and everything is connected. So certainly you're going to feel some effect, even if you don't physically feel it. You will have an effect of what's happening in other places in the world. And because of that fact alone, you too can make a difference. People have a tendency to believe, and their mind goes to, I have to do something really big, very grandiose. I have to do something that causes a change on a global level. And if not internationally, at least, in my city. And they have a hard time drilling it down to its very most basic components. And that most basic component is that you, in many ways, are alike. We clarify that this way. You are all the same. You're all human. You have the same human attributes that other people have, that every other person has. But you as an individual are uniquely different. There is no other exactly like you. There has never been, nor will there ever be again, anyone just like you. And what that means is that you are not here on this planet by accident. It's intentional. You are meant to be here, and you have come with a purpose and all the gifts and talents that are required for you to fulfill that purpose. But let's place that to the side for now, because there is more to you than your humanity. You are a perfect divine spirit created in God's image. When God said, let us make man in our image, he meant let's make a spirit. And that spirit that is you is perfect, is connected to the source of your life, to infinite intelligence. And there is no other like you. You are incredibly special and unique. And you have a place in this bigger picture. We don't mean to say that your place is limited to this global earth, because it is not. You affect the entire universe. Your place is in the universe, and your influence is very far reaching. Just because you don't discover a cure for cancer, just because you don't bring about world peace, just because you haven't ended world hunger does not mean that you have no influence. You have tremendous influence, and it comes from being who you are at the very core of your being. That is your perfect divine spirit. That is the authentic you, who you truly are. And that divine spirit that is your authentic self knows what is planned for you, knows all your gifts and talents and knows how you can affect change, either in your neighborhood, in your city, in your state, in your country, in the entire world, because you have the power to influence as much or as little as you would like. You just don't remember. So here is what we would say to you. Start where you are. Bear in mind that you are a perfect divine spirit. There is no one else like you, and no one else can do what you do in the way that you do it. Sharing a smile, sharing a few dollars, sharing a meal, giving of your time, giving of your space, giving of what you have, giving of yourself, giving of your talents. It all makes a difference. When someone on earth recognizes their true, authentic, divine spirit self, there is a huge celebration in heaven. And there is an equal celebration when you step out and you reach out to those around you to share love. There is nothing more influential on earth than the sharing of love, the sharing of kindness, which comes from love. And when you see something that is happening that displeases you, and you feel like there's nothing you can do to change it, step back and think again, because you can. Elevate that situation in love. Hand it over to heaven. Wrap that pure, unadulterated, God-given, unconditional love around that situation. You can do it energetically, because there are times that you have seen something and felt love, seen a situation and wanted to reach out in love, but maybe we're afraid to. You see a child who's in pain and your heart says, oh, I just love that child and I want to fix it for you. Start where you are. Pay attention to what you see and what you feel. Elevate it to heaven, wrap it in love, and know this: no matter what you do, good, bad, even indifferent, it all has a ripple effect. Imagine how far your ripple will go, because it will. If you do nothing, if you are indifferent, if you take no action, no small step, there is no effect. You share nothing but neutral indifference. But if you smile, share gratitude, just the act of being thankful creates a ripple effect throughout the universe. Start where you are, because your influence is more far-reaching than you know. What if you went wherever there was a need? What if you went to your friend who just lost her husband and was grieving? What if you went to the elementary school and read to children? What would they take away from that? What if you went to the assisted living home and talked with veterans, talked with people who are at the end of their life? Listen to their stories. You might receive more than you give. Ask yourself, what can I do to make this world a better place? What can I do to extend my influence? What can I do to share love? What can I do to create a ripple? And then sit in the silence and listen, because that perfect divine spirit that is you will drop an idea into your head. And if you like it, talk more about it. Have a conversation with your perfect spirit. And if you don't care for the idea, if it doesn't light you up, ask for another one. Search until you find what works for you. But start where you are. Be the love. Be the one who gives. Be the solution, not the problem. Look for the good. Look for what is redeemable. Look in every situation for where you can apply love. Because under the ugliness, under the chaos, under the suffering is a human heart with a divine spirit just like yours that wants to be encouraged and lifted up, that wants to feel better about who they are, about where they are in their situation. You can influence that very thing. Just open your eyes, look around you. The opportunities will present themselves. And when you do it, when you make a change, when you affect what is around you, you change all the energy, and that positive energy gets transmuted to the universe, and more change comes from it. The ripple effect is huge. And in the divine realm, we are celebrating you. We are singing. We are clapping. We are applauding. We are having parties. We are celebrating with you. So proud of you. Start where you are. Share the love. We see you. We love you. We are always with you. We are Deborah.